going to explain the genre of the story first. Then we're going to read together. If you didn't have the chance to read this time, I promise you will read in the next time. But I will try to let you all to read. Taline, any question before I start? You raise the computer hand.
Teacher, which page?
Don't open the page now, Hassan. Just wait, okay? Let's stay muted.
Miss, which page?
Okay. Now, don't open the page. Just listen to me. I want to explain. We are going to read together first, and then I will give you the chance to read alone. Our new story, the title is The Boy Who Cried Wolf. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. What is the genre of this story? The genre is fable. Listen to me. It's a new genre. Hajj Hussein, listen to me. The genre of this story is fable. What do I mean by the word fable? The Boy Who Cried Wolf is a fable about a boy who learns a lesson. So what does fable mean? A fable is a made-up story, but it is a short story, okay? So it is a made-up short story that teaches a lesson, okay? So the genre is fable. Fable is a made-up short story that teaches a lesson. It has a beginning, middle, and end, okay? A fable may have animal characters, okay? Animal characters that speak and act like people. Don't forget, what is the genre of this story, Ali Al-Hajj Hussein? Can you explain? What is the genre of this story?
The boy who
No, not
cried wolf.
the genre, not the title. I was explaining. Batul, can you explain?
Yes.
Okay.
The genre of the story is fable.
Fable. What do I mean by fable? A fable is what?
A fable is a made-up story that teaches lessons.
Bravo.
It has a beginning and middle and an end.
Bravo. And it what? It may have animal characters that speak and act like people. Okay? Ali Al-Hajj, did you understand? Yes. I know that it's yes. Okay. So the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf is a fable about a boy who learns a lesson. Let's start reading together. What is the title? The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I'm going to read now. I'm going to explain. You're going to listen. When I'm done with explaining, then I'll give you the chance to read. I'm going to start reading, okay? Long ago, a shepherd boy sat on a hilltop watching the village sheep. Who can repeat this sentence? Rimi, can you repeat the first sentence? Rimi, read the title.
Yes.
The first sentence.
Long ago, a shepherd
Bravo.
boy.
What is a shepherd?
A shepherd
Is a person who?
It's a person who
look after sheep.
boy sat on a
Okay.
sat,
So what does the word shepherd means? The word shepherd is a person whose job is to look after Sheep. Don't forget, I'm going to ask you. A shepherd is a person whose job is to look after sheep. Long ago, a shepherd boy sat on a hilltop watching the village sheep. He was not fond of his job. He didn't like his job. Okay? He didn't like it one bit. He would have liked something wonderful to happen, but nothing remarkable ever did. Zainab. Wait. Zainab, the word remarkable, can you find in the first paragraph another word that means remarkable?
Find.
No, can you give me another word in the first paragraph that means remarkable? It's in the first paragraph.
Found.
No. Malik?
What?
Malik, in the first paragraph, there is a word that means remarkable.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Bravo.
Wonderful.
Bravo. So we have the word wonderful. Wonderful means remarkable. Okay. The shepherd boy watched the clouds move softly by to stay busy. So he was just looking at the clouds because he was bored and he didn't like his job. He saw horses, dogs, and dragons in the sky. Is this real? No. He was just imagining because he was bored. And dragons in the sky, he made up stories with these things as characters. Okay? If you have any question, please raise the computer hand. Ahmad, any question?
No.
Okay. Then one day he had a better idea. He took a deep breath and cried out, "Wolf, wolf, the wolf is chasing the sheep." Let's see. The villagers ran up the hill to help the boy. When they got there, what happened? They saw no harmful wolf. The boy laughed, ha ha ha. Shepherd boy, don't cry wolf unless there really is a wolf. So the villagers got upset. They were angry, said the villagers. They went back down the hill. Lauren.
Yes.
Why did the boy cried wolf, wolf when there is no wolf?
Because he was bored.
Because he was bored.
He got an idea to do
prank,
that.
and he wanted to prank the villagers. Okay. That afternoon, the boy again cried out, "Wolf, wolf, the wolf is chasing the sheep." The villagers ran up to help the boy again. They saw no wolf. The villagers were angry. "Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf," they said. The shepherd boy just smiled. The villagers went quickly down the hill again. Celine, why were the villagers angry? Celine,
Yes, ma'am.
why were the villagers angry? Why? Because the boy,
The boy was cheating.
bravo, he was cheating and he tried to prank the villagers again for the second time, right?
Right.
Okay, is this a good behavior or a bad thing? That's what the boy did. Is it
Bad.
Celine, Celine makes a lot of pranks.
and she sounds sad, right? Or no?
No.
This is an interesting story. It's a very nice story. When the session ends, I want you all to read the story again, please, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Celine. Now, that afternoon, the boy saw a real wolf. He did not want the wolf to grab any of the sheep. The boy thought is the past tense of think. The boy thought the wolf would snatch one of them for a delicious, tasty meal. A sheep would be a big feast for a wolf. He quickly jumped to his feet and cried, "Wolf, wolf!" The villagers thought he was tricking them again, so they did not come. Muhammad Barji.
Yes, teacher.
Why didn't the villagers go to help the boy again?
The villagers thought he was
Tricking.
tricking them again.
Bravo. The villagers thought that he was tricking them. That's why they didn't go to help. That night, the shepherd boy did not return with the sheep. The villagers found the boy weeping real tears. "There really was a wolf here," he said. The flock ran away. The word flock means group, the group of the sheep. "When I cried out, 'Wolf, wolf,' no one came. Why didn't you come?" Okay. A kind man talked to the boy as they walked down back to the village. "In the morning, we'll help you look for the sheep," he said. "You have just learned one of life's important lessons. This is something you need to know. Nobody believes a person who tells lies. It is always better to tell the truth." I'm going to ask Yara.
Yes.
What is the lesson that the boy learned? What was the lesson that the boy learned?
What did he learn?
Yes.
He learned that he didn't want to lie. I mean, the villagers learned him that not to lie and tell them the truth.
And always to tell the truth. Bravo. Malik, in this story, what does the word shepherd means?
Repeat the question, please.
What does the word shepherd means?
A person who job to look after sheep.
After sheep. Bravo. Batul. Batul. What does the boy do while he sits on the hilltop?
He watches the sheep and look at the clouds.
Bravo. He watches the clouds and makes up stories. Ali Al-Hajj Hassan, why do you think that he does this? He watches the clouds and makes up stories. Why?
He imagined an animal.
But why? Why does he do this? Why he does this? Mahmoud, can you help?
Yes,
Why?
because he was bored.
Excellent. Because he was bored. Because he was bored, he watched the clouds and imagined things. Now let's solve some questions before you practice reading, or before we practice reading together. This is another story related to the genre. What was the genre of our reading, Hussein Sabrawi? What was the genre of The Boy Who Cried Wolf? What was the genre of the story The Boy Who Cried Wolf?
Who?
The genre. Who can help? Lauren. The genre is
Paper. Paper.
what is the genre of the story The Boy Who
Fable.
Cried Wolf? Fable. Fable, bravo. What is fable?
Fable is made up stories.
That teaches a lesson,
Well,
right?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to read the short story, and I'm going to ask you to answer the questions. You can find it in your booklet, page 42. Booklet unit 2, page 42. The title is The Fox and the Grapes. The Fox and the Grapes. One day, the fox saw a bunch of grapes high in a tree. He could not reach the grapes. The fox walked away. Those grapes must be sour, he said. It is easy to dislike or to hate. The word dislike means hate. It is easy to dislike something you cannot get. Number one, who's gonna answer number one? Tia. How can you tell that this text is a fable? How can you tell?
Because the grape, the fox and the grape.
Okay, it is what? It is a real story. What do you think?
No.
It is a made-up story that teaches a lesson, okay? It also uses animals as characters. You can only write the first sentence. It is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. Okay?
Yes.
Number two, Ahmad.
Yes.
What was the problem of the fox? What was the problem, and why did he walk away? What was the problem?
He wanted to bring the grapes to eat because he was hungry.
Okay, but what was the problem?
He
Why?
can reach the grapes tree.
Bravo. The fox could not reach the grapes high in the tree. Bravo. Number three, Mariam. Mariam Hamoud. Thank you, Ahmad. What lesson?
Miss,
It's written here. It's page 42. In your booklet, page 42. Mariam, number three. What lesson does the fable teach? In this short story that we've read now, what lesson does the fable teach?
42.
Malik,
42. What?
What lesson does the fable teach in this short text that we've read?
It is easy to dislike something you cannot get.
Bravo. Because the fox couldn't reach the grapes high in the tree, what did he do? He just said that the grapes must be sour. So he just said that he should hate something because he could not get them. Any questions?
No.
It's very easy. What is a fable? A fable is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. Don't forget, okay? Celine, any question?
No.
Okay, great. It's easy, right?
Right.
Okay, now I'm going to ask questions related to the story. Celine, start. Number 1. What is the boy's job? What is the boy's job in the story? The boy who cried wolf.
Shepherd.
Shepherd. What does the word shepherd mean? A boy
How look
is
for sheep.
a boy whose job is to look after sheep.
For sheep.
Bravo. So the boy's job is to watch all the sheep that belong to the villagers. Okay? Noor Khazem. Why didn't he like his job? What do you think? Why?
Yes, I cannot hear you.
Why didn't he like his job?
Husband.
Celine, you can help.
Because he
Celine, you can help. Thanks, Layman.
what?
Why didn't the boy like his job? Why? Because it was boring. He was bored.
Yes.
It's very easy. Noor Khazem, did you understand the story?
Teacher, why did you unmute me?
To understand the story, the boy didn't like his job because it was boring. He was bored and he used to make up stories. Yes, Mahdi.
Which book? Which book?
This is in the English booklet, Unit 2, page 44. Only number 1 and 2.
Yes.
Okay. And number 2, Mariam Hamoud. Why do you think the boy cried, "There is wolf"?
Because
Because Sensor Brown, you can help.
He wants to help.
because the villagers came and helped him.
No. Why do you think the boy cried? He cried, "There is wolf." When there is no wolf, but why did he do this? Why he did? Why he cried? There is a wolf. Hajj Yasmin, can you help?
What?
Why do you think the boy cried? There is wolf.
He want to have fun.
The boy was bored, you can say, and he wanted to prank.
He want to have fun.
He wanted to just have fun. Okay, we're done with this.
Yes. Yes, I didn't hear.
You didn't hear me? Why do you think the boy cried? There is a wolf. In the first time, because he was bored and he just tried to
Have fun.
and prank the villagers. He wanted to prank the villagers. Now I want you listen. If you didn't have the chance to read in this session, I want you to read alone when the session ends. Okay? I'm going to start with Hussein Sulaiman. Don't forget to read the title. When I say your name, you continue reading. Hussein Sulaiman.
Okay. What?
Start reading. Don't forget to read the title.
Okay. The boy who cried wolf.
Okay.
Long ago, a sheep
Shepherd
heard voice there on a whole
on
hill
the hilltop.
watching the village here.
Bravo.
He was not find.
Thank you. Tia,
Yes.
continue reading. He, then Celine.
He was not fond
Fund.
of his the job
What
he
does the word
didn't.
fund means? To like a lot. So here they said that he was not fond. He didn't like his job. Okay, Celine.
Yes.
He,
Yes, miss.
continue reading. He didn't
didn't
like
like it one
bit.
he
Would
would of
have
have
liked
liked me
something
something
thing. When the word is big, you just break it. Wonder.
yes.
To happen. Mariam Hamoud, continue reading.
Where?
Here, but
Okay.
nothing
But nothing
remarkable
remarkable every
Ever.
did ever did.
What does the word remarkable means, Maria?
Nothing.
Wonderful.
Connection is not good with you.
The
The shepherd boy
heard, watched,
watched the clouds move
soft.
softly by to stay busy.
Excellent, Mariam. Taleen,
Yes,
continue reading. He
he saw horses
horses,
move softly
dogs, and dragons
down to and the
in the sky.
sky. He made up stories with this
Things as
the-
I want
as